Okay, so we have the Circle of Empowerment. Now, the Circle of Awesomeness was taken, so due to copyright, I'm going to label this as the Circle of Empowerment. So, what does the Circle of Empowerment do for you? Well, it provides you much needed self-assurance, instantly maximizes your confidence, provides you with strong feelings of well-being, and gives you that feeling of self-belief that you need at the time. And overall, it makes you feel just empowered. When does this Circle of Empowerment come into use? Well, it's whether you're going for an interview, public speaking, promotion, or anything you need to get you out of your comfort zone, and getting some grand advice during uncertainty. Believe me, this happens as well. Even at times you need to stand up for yourself, it helps you. Now, to overcome fear, anxiety, weakness, or any other lack, that's a given. But the main thing here is it gives you that boost in energy, that confidence, that self-belief, and even that security that you need. Now, before I go further, I just want you to understand this. Ignore the stress up there, there's a bit of a typo. Your comfort zone, first things first. Now then you have your stretch zone. And then you have your panic zone. Now your panic zone is where that stress is actually where it should be. These are the areas where we are fearful to come out, or we go into the panic zone and we feel stressed, or when we're in our stretch zone, we've pushed ourselves, yet we're growing. So we've pushed ourselves out of the ordinary, out of our comfort zones, and we've stretched ourselves a bit further. Therefore, we're much more wiser, and we've grown a lot more, or learnt a lot more. So, okay, let me just put this in sync for you. Now, your comfort zone is you on the settee, with your slippers. Comfort zone's quite important to go into, and when you want to come out of that comfort zone, you feel a little bit of fear, anxiety, worry, and pain, and lack of self-belief, obviously self-doubt. And what happens is, if you stay in your comfort zone for too long, you feel bored. And that's exactly what happens. You feel that boredom coming in. Now, if you go into your stretch zone, imagine those times when you've not felt like going out, you've wanted to just stay indoors, you wanted to stay in your comfort zone, and then a friend of yours just takes you out, and then you have one of the best times in life. So you've gone into your stretch zone. Even in that sense, you've gone into you've pushed yourself a bit further, and you've done something, and that equals excitement, that equals adventure, that equals joy, that equals growth, that equals advancement, happiness. Success is often from your stretch zone as well, and fun, and most of all, learning's done from there. Now, there is another area, another threshold. Remember the fear, anxiety, worry, pain, and self-doubt, what have you? That was that list that you're breaching out of your comfort zone. Now, their worries and fears, them things are quite rightly highlighted by your mind because of the panic zone, because of what lies outside the stretch zone. So outside the stretch zone, in the panic zone, you have obviously the stress, you have fear, you have worry, you have anxiety, you have pain, sadness, depression. All this is basically a result of pushing yourself too far, too soon. So you've not managed to grow yourself into expanding your stretch zone. So the idea here is to stay in your stretch zone, get out your comfort zone as much as you can, but don't go so far out that you are not ready for it and therefore falls into your panic zone. Okay, so there's a quick synopsis of basically what I've been talking about. Get into your stretch zone, make the conscious choice of getting out of your comfort zone. As I stated, at times we need to get into our comfort zones to recharge our batteries, which is correct, but don't stay there. Okay, do one thing every day that pushes you into your stretch zone, and to truly be happy, you must be in a place of growth, and that is your stretch zone, or what I'd like to call is your learning zone. Now, your learning zone is this green area here, from the edge of your comfort zone to the edge of into the panic zone. And sometimes we do go into this sort of stress mode where we push ourselves so far, and we feel that panic zone, stress and what have you kick in. At that time, you go back into your learning zone. Just fall back into it. You need to learn a bit more to get into that area. Okay, so where were we? Yes, we were obviously Circle of Empowerment. Now, the Circle of Empowerment, are you ready? Here goes. Okay, so there you have your circle. Now, this is a circle surrounding yourself. Imagine wherever you go, you have this circle around you. And what you want to do is the people that you grew up with, your friends, family, people who mentored you in the past, your professors, your lecturers, your teachers, people you really looked up to, and when you think about them, you feel that confidence, you feel that belief, you feel that you can do anything in their presence, and with their help you can achieve anything. And they're the people basically that you want to have within your circle. So that's basically them. Now, what you want to do also is put in other personalities. Now, these personalities for me are my dogs and cats, my pets, and the love that I get back personally from my pets, I've not experienced anywhere else in the world. So I like to keep them within my circle as well, and they basically give me that love that I want to be surrounded by all the time, and it makes me feel great. It makes me feel fantastic. Now, you want to also add in the experiences that you've achieved or you've had throughout your life that you can say, wow, that was a great experience, I really enjoyed that, that was a lovely experience, I had a great time. So then it puts you in that mindset, in that mood that you want to stay in. The mood of appreciation, the mood of gratitude, the mood of love, the mood of happiness, really. That's what it is. Now, also, what you want to do is include people that you've never met before as well, who give you that feeling of confidence, that feeling of love, that feeling of belief, that feeling of admiration. And they could be like movie stars, to CEOs, to spiritual personalities, to all sorts of people that sort of you feel have influenced you. Okay? Now, what I'd like to do also is add in the universe and the planet as well, just to make me realize that actually it's all atoms, and anything is achievable, because the fact is it is all atoms, and I'm atom as well, and as a result I can flourish throughout. Energy is energy, the way I see it. It's just how we use it. However you believe, this is obviously my belief, but you can believe. The belief has to be, however, something that inspires you, like God, like you are infinite, in your capacity, something like that. Okay? So what you want to also do is then give out to all these people in your surrounding circle values, belief, conviction, and also strength. You want to give these things out. Now, in order for anyone to receive, one must give. So that's what we're doing right now. We're giving out these things to all these personalities who have already achieved this, who have already got these values, beliefs, convictions and strength already there, because they ooze it. And what you want to do is then receive it back from them. You want to receive values back, you want to receive the beliefs back, you want to receive conviction back, confidence, standing, charisma, Anything you need to achieve at that moment in time, you can achieve back from these amazing personalities. Okay, so there you go. You have your values, you have your beliefs, you have your convictions, you have your strength. Now, all these things amalgamated into one is you. Okay, so now you're feeling truly empowered to do anything. Okay, so now let me quickly go through this again. Now there's you, there's me, there's problems, there's don't feel like talking to anyone about anything, and there's challenges, and there's new experiences coming my way. So what I do, I just think about my circle, and then all of a sudden it's just poof, everything has just gone away. And with this mood, you can truly accomplish anything. And this is telling you from experience how I've used this amazing circle. You can call it circle of awesomeness, you can call it circle of empowerment, and as long as your very own circle, you can call it anything you want.